Barcelona made a €100 million bid on Julian Alvarez. It has been confirmed. 100 million. How? How? Enough is enough. We need to launch an investigation on Football Club Barcelona. Enough is enough. It's enough. How do they have all of this money? And then you might be wondering, 100 million, I mean, in today's market, you see people throwing that around. Maybe not, it's not so rare. 2 days ago, this guy spent 80 million. 80 million for Gordon. For Anthony Gordon of Newcastle. And then 100 million for Alvarez, and this is without add-ons. So possibly this deal could come up to 110, 115, or possibly 120 million. Now, in total, these guys are looking to spend like 200 million in the space of 3 days. Barcelona, what are you on? What exactly is your goal? What is your goal? Relax. Relax. Nah. How can all of this be happening? And Alvarez is a demon. Alvarez will be a demon at Barcelona. If Alvarez lands Barcelona, Alvarez has given, he has told Atletico de Madrid, look, I'm done with you guys. The man knows you can't win a trophy. You can't be a serious footballer and expect to win a trophy at Atletico de Madrid. That's not... Nah. This guy is going to Barcelona. He's going to Barcelona. And then if Atletico de Madrid, they want to keep him, he's still under contract. If they want to keep him much longer, it will turn into, remember, like a JOAO Felix scenario. Whatever. Atletico, they're actually going to sell this man. Maybe the initial bid, they might reject it, and then Barcelona will top up with some more money. Atletico will accept. They will accept. Barcelona, how are you doing all of this? I am convinced, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Barcelona, they have committed a crime. They have robbed a bank. They've stolen some money. I'm convinced. There is no way this is possible. 200 million, or you know what? 180 million in the space of 3 days. You don't do that anywhere. No one does that. No one does that. I think PSG did that for just Neymar. But then PSG is all your money. Barcelona, Spotify. If you're a Real Madrid fan and you use Spotify, you've disappointed me. If you're a Real Madrid fan and you use Spotify, you are disappointing not just me, but Football Club Real Madrid. Delete that app now. Now, while Barcelona is making all these moves, Real Madrid, Perez, I really don't know what the club is doing. We are busy counting our thumbs. Now, get this. Jose Mourinho has requested for 1 or 2 centre-backs, a right back, a left back if Fran Garcia leaves, a defensive midfielder, a creative midfielder. I like this selection. I like it a lot. I would say this for a left back if Fran Garcia leaves. Okay, suitable. But then I would say, why not go, with someone from the academy? The option with a right back as well. That is basically a backup for Trent. If you are simply going to have this man sit on the bench, why not go with someone from the academy? Do you understand what I'm saying? But other than that, I like this. Perfect. Now, this is what Jose Mourinho wants. Fiorentino Perez wants something else. Let me show you what Perez wants. Perez, his goal this summer, he wants Alessandro Bastoni. He wants JOAO Neves, which is good. I like Neves. And then he plans to bring back Victor Munoz. So whatever else Mourinho wants, it's Mourinho's business. Victor Munoz is a winger. I don't believe he's necessarily a right winger. But still he's a winger, and then we are almost saturated with wingers. Hendrick is coming back to play as a right wing. Vini Mbappe, in fact, we have a lot of those. Now, can I tell you something key? This Mourinho's desire, what's his name? Perez's desire. None of them mention a very key type of player that we actually need. A proper 9. Now you might be wondering, what about Gonzalo Garcia? Gonzalo Garcia will not be here next season. He's either going out on loan or, a transfer with a release clause. Gonzalo Garcia will not be here next season. So our sole 9, our 9s, Hendrick or Mbappe. Hendrick will be used as a right wing, And besides, Hendrick doesn't have that strong aerial dominance. When I mean a proper nine, I mean someone who is good aerially, who can give us. Because sometimes a football match would just come. I mean, it comes down to cross the ball in, and get a head to it. Mbappe doesn't do that. Mbappe wouldn't even be in the box to get a head to it. He would be at the left wing with Vinny Jr. That's where he will be, or out of the box. So crucial. Even if the 9 isn't going to be someone who starts, remember what Joselu did for us. It's always good to have a proper 9. A proper 9. Man, I say all of this, but it's not like Perez can hear me. It's not like he can hear me. In any case, Perez wants JOAO Neves, which it could possibly work. It could possibly work because Neves' agent, I believe, is Jorge Mendes. He's in charge of Neves. He's also in charge of Ruben Diaz and a few other Portuguese players. In any case, his agent is the key to making this happen. Jorge Mendes. Neves at Real Madrid. I like that. He's maybe not. Not on Vitinha's level, but then Neves, he's good. He can conduct a play. It would be nice to have Neves. Very, very nice. Then again, I don't know what would happen to Rodri. I don't know what would happen to Hojman or whatever. I really don't know how Real Madrid is moving this window or whatever, this period. You only see news of Real Madrid are interested in, or this player is interested in. We aren't making moves yet. Maybe it's because of the presidential elections coming up, but still, Real Madrid is making no moves yet. And then here's something else. Konate will not be renewing his contract at Liverpool, meaning he's going to leave as a free agent. Now, you see, this is the funny part. Perez wants his centre back, preferably Bastoni. Jose Mourinho just wants 2 centre backs. Now, we all know Perez, Fiorentino Perez, if he gets the slightest hint that he can get a player for free, he will go on and get that player. Konate, I feel like instead of getting Bastoni, Real Madrid is going to pivot to get Konate. It's going to be a very funny situation. Instead of getting Bastoni, because Bastoni's contract, I don't believe it's close to ending at Inter. So Perez would view it this way: instead of paying money, for the transfer fee, let's go for Konate. I truly believe that's going to happen. Anyway, Konate isn't excellent, and at the same time, he isn't bad. He's just there, to be honest. So currently, new names mentioned. JOAO Neves and Konate. These are possible options right now, but then no one can really tell you where Real Madrid is going. This man has interest, this person has interest, this and that. It's all talk here and there. There's no definite news yet. About signings. But then there's a number of players, at least 5 players or 6 players have been mentioned, showing interest, that the club is showing interest in, rather. Real Madrid fans, Barcelona, they are coming with heat next season. They've won La Liga like 2 times in a row now, and they are still coming with heat. Now, do you see why my video yesterday I said us going trophyless for a 3rd season? It's looking very possible. It might just happen. If Barcelona manage to sign a very good centre back or 2 good centre backs, whatever, 1 or 2, it is all done. It is done. Their fullbacks, fantastic fullbacks. I can't even talk about their midfield. Their midfield is flawless. Their attack, stacked now. All they need now is a centre back or 2 centre backs, and then we are going trophyless. Real Madrid fans, we need prayers. At a time like this, we need prayers. That's all I'll say for now. I'll catch you guys later.